Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. And we're back on the CRX again today in this video. Just basically, this is the following morning from the previous video. So if you've watched that, if you haven't seen that, jump back to the last video and catch yourself up on the CRX suspension full build. So right now, I've just been just kind of tinkering with stuff, working on the bolts that I'm cleaning up. And now I'm going to get started basically getting that rear subframe down, that front rear subframe down, because that needs to come down because I need to get it ready to go to the power coder. So that's where we're at right now. I'll catch you guys up on a little bit of other stuff that I've done, and I'll show you that now. So stay tuned, guys. All right, let's get you guys caught up for what I finished off late last night. So ended up getting the radiator out, pulled out the intake box and the pipe, and I started removing all the radiator hoses, and I obviously drained the coolant system. But so I've taken off one of the water jackets, the one that basically feeds the water to the upper part of the radiator. I've removed the thermostat, thinking it's the original thermostat was in there. It's quite grokky. I'll show you that now. And I'm just slowly removing some of the bits in here for the cooling system. That's the old hoses. Now this heater hose here, unfortunately, I just dribbled everything everywhere. This heater hose, I can't find a replacement, so I'm kind of need to clean that up. But yeah, I can't find a replacement for that heater hose. This is the lower hose. The upper hose is in the bin. This is the water pipe I was telling you that I removed. I need to get some Honda Bond. I'm going to get that aqua blasted and cleaned up. And that's going to be the same thing with the thermostat housing back there. I'm going to be removing that and getting that aqua blasted, and I got all new hoses for that, so that's good. Just wish I had that that water heater hose. I don't have that. I'm just going to try to clean it up as best I can, and it wasn't leaking, so I'll put it back on. Let me show you the radiator. Get ready to be amazed, because this thing is absolutely destroyed. All the fins are missing down there. You can see straight through it. Yeah, very old radiator, probably the original, I would imagine. But anyway, I'm gonna get a new one of those because that's just shot. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. There's the fan there for it. So I'm gonna get cracking on removing the rear subframe now, get that cleaned up, get that taken off and ready for the power coder. So let's start doing that. It's stuck on the exhaust. Okay, right. Let's get this motor mount out so I'm seeing our ways. Okay, that bolt out. All right. Now to get the other bolts out. Okay, bolts are out. Too old for this. No, I'm not. All right. Let's see if this boy wiggles out. That'd be still hanging on the steering column there. Nope, it's off the steering column now. That was it. Okay. All right. That's lowered down a bit slower now. I got holding this side up. Oh, come on. Nice and slow. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's coming out. She's coming out. All right, nice and slow, baby, nice and slow. And there we go. Okay, cool. She is out. Right. That wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, let's see if we can roll her back now without hitting everything in the world. Back it up a bit, maybe get it off the ground a bit. Just a bit. Okay. Okay. Right. Ugh. Ugh. Move on out, Mr. Control Arm. Alright, subframe. I got you. I got you, mate. Alright, cool. Subframe is out. Right, there's the subframe on the floor. I'm just working on getting the manual rack out of it because it's going to get rebuilt and cleaned up a bit. I'm going to put the new inner and outer tie rod ends, the new dust boots and all that. So yeah, that's in progress right now, and then that will get off to the to the powder coater. A little bit crusty here and there, but it should be okay. They'll clean all that up, make it look nice. That's my pond running. I don't know if you heard that in the background. That's my little pond. It's my other hobbies. But yeah, and then I'm working under the bonnet right now. I'm doing some just some general cleaning up in the area. So just cleaning the transmission area here underneath here, where all the hoses are going to be going. Yeah, cleaning up down here a bit, down on the wall there. I am going to be painting this area here. I've got some color matching spray paint, primer, color matching spray paint, and clear. So I'm going to be touching that up at some point. And then I need to remove this motor mount and get that bracket clean. But I've only got 2 motor mounts holding the engine in place right now. As you can see, it's quite rocky. It's quite rocky. So yeah, front and rear motor mounts. Oh, and the rear motor mount, front motor mount is shot. So I'm going to be getting a new one of those. It's all tore up. It's just basically just, yeah, it's just floating in there. So going to get a new one. These are the housings that are going to get vapor blasted. The original thermostat housing, I'll spit it out eventually. Radiator cap, which is shot. I got a new one of those. Now I just need to mark these bolts so I know where they go. That's for the steering rack. That's the bolts that hold it into the subframe. So yep, got some cleaning to do. So gonna continue on cleaning the engine bay. That's all boring stuff, but trying to make it great again under here. So it's a lot of work. All right, guys, right now I'm working on getting these hubs stripped down. So I've already knocked out the ball joint and I've knocked out the hub, which is here with the big hammer. So yeah, so I'm working on that now. I'm going to remove the dust shield and I'll do that to the other one, which is over there. I will get that one all ready to go to the powder coater. So right now I'm just stripping these down. The subframe I'm working on later this afternoon. The weather got a little bit wet last night, so I had to call it, and then back out here this morning. The weather's a little bit the same, so I'm working in here, trying to get this stuff stripped down, ready for the powder coater. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll show you when I've got them all ready to go to the powder coater, all cleaned up, got the bits out of them. Okay, guys, let me catch you up on where I'm at. I've got the steering rack out of the subframe. That wasn't too bad. You just had to basically disconnect one of the tie rod ends. The inner tie rod ends. I'll show you here. Little zoom up. So that's normally I see people, they're bending that little washer away to free it from from that little sleeve there so you could wrench it off. But what I ended up doing was just using a pair of channel locks, almost like a vice grip, and squeezing really tight. And it was able to take it off that way. I mean, yeah, you damaged it, but you're not reusing it because, well, especially if you're buying new ones, you don't need that. So yeah, I was able to get that off pretty easy, relatively easy. So yeah, I'm going to clean up the steering rack a bit. Got new bushings for it, all new bushings from the Energy Suspension Kit, so those will be going into it. I'm going to do that at a later date. Right now, I've decided to buy new hubs. These just don't look that great, and the inner race is stuck to it, and you have to cut that off. And there was a guy on eBay selling 2 new hubs for £50 shipped. They're aftermarket, but 50 pounds, that's a deal. I went ahead and took it, so I've ordered those. So those are coming in. So I'm gonna hang on to these just to make sure, compare them to make sure they're the same. I haven't done anything with getting the dust boots off yet. I've still got to get those off, the dust shields, sorry. I got to get those off. I've been hitting them with PB Blaster just because there's 3 screws that are notorious for giving you a hard time. And then I'll show you the subframe. There's the subframe. She's ready to go to powder coat. So I might clean it up a bit before I take it there, I don't know. But I've got quite a bit to take, so I expect it to be an expensive bill. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'll film a little bit more once I've got this stuff taken apart. So yeah, cool. All right, we're back working underneath the hood this time, under the bonnet. I am prepping this area for paint because I'm gonna repaint this area. I've got some paint primer, clear coat all ready to go on. That's color matched to the car, so that should hopefully blend in quite well. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm removing the headlight, and then I'm going to start the taping off process to tape everything off. I'm going to remove the harness and back it up out the way. Removing the ground wire right now to clear the area. And then yeah, we're going to work our way on painting this. See how that goes. All right, went ahead and got the headlight out as you saw in the last video, and I've removed the front beam here, the radiator support beam. That's ready. I'm gonna sand that down, clean that up, and get that ready for paint. And same thing with it here. Obviously I'm gonna clean in there. Loosen the bumper up a bit. I'm thinking about just taking the whole front bumper off, to be honest. It's not that bad. And yeah, just cleaning up that area. It's only a few bolts left to remove it just on that side. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to clean up this area here and get it ready to start masking off the area for paint now to get that area painted because it needs it. Headlight looks in real good shape. Contemplating getting the bracket powder coated for the headlight because it is quite rusty. It'd be nice to clean that up a bit, considering I'm getting everything else powder coated. Anyway, let's keep moving on and getting this, maybe taking the bumper off, we'll see. Okay, took the front bumper off, got the headlight out. Now I'm just unclipping the harness here so I could get the harness out. Took the horn off. I'm going to clean those up a bit, and took the air box out. So I'm just going to now my goal is to well, not my goal, but I'm going to move the harness back out of the way. So I'll clean the harness up, wipe it down a bit. It's a little bit grotty, and yeah, just going to clean up this area a bit, make it a little bit more presentable, and then I'll yeah, crack on with painting it. I think I need to do some sanding down here and sanding this stuff down and cleaning it up a bit, and just yeah, just making it pretty again as best I can. It's a little bit more work than I anticipated. I didn't plan on taking off the front bumper, but you know, it is what it is. You get there and you're like, let's just remove it, gets it out of the way, and then it's easier if when you're painting you don't get anything on it, just in case. But I'm going to do a heck of a job taping everything up so that doesn't happen and making sure it's all covered. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so I've got this place pretty much cleaned up, ready. I don't know if I filmed already, but I took the other headlight out and I've cleaned that up the best I can for now. I might do a little bit more later, but right now that's it. It's pretty stripped apart, man. I didn't plan on going this far, but it's like once you're in there, you got to go there, don't you? And then this is the mess of all the parts. Now I got to find a place to store the front bumper now for the next few days while I get this this part of it painted. So yeah, I'm still cleaning bolts right now, so just let me take you over there and show you what I got done on the bolts. Okay, so here's my stash of bolts that have been cleaned, ready to go to the zinker. That tub is actually full of bolts too. I need to, that's sitting in vinegar to stop the rust from forming while they're waiting. Before I go, I'm going to clean everything up the best I can and get it ready to go. Some of these clamps you see here are brand new clamps, but they're like the silver color ones. But I want to make them with the bright zinc coating, so it's going to pop more. That's the plan, at least. I'll see how it goes with that, because it's going to be a lot of zinc. Let me show you what I've got resting over here now. Hold on one second. Right, these are the other bolts I'm still working on. These have been treated one time. I need to run them again. These have not been treated yet. I'm cleaning up these brackets a bit. That is the bracket for the power steering rack, and these are the brackets for the sway bar. And then I got a bunch of stuff sitting in vinegar now. I've run out of vinegar, so that's just sitting in there, kind of breaking down the rust a little bit. And then I'm gonna get some more vinegar to top that off. And a little project I've done here is I think this is a capacitor. Capacitor, is it? No, I can't remember what you call it. You correct me. You're probably saying it now, but I've painted that in the paint color that I'm going to paint the engine bay with. So yeah, it's the correct code for the car. So I've cleaned up the connector here a bit with just a toothbrush and some water. Just wiped it down a bit and then cleaned it up with the rag. That looks looking really nice. I'm going to do that for most of the harnesses. And we'll get that slapped back in the car. That'll look nice and fresh. So yep, that's what I'm working on right now. It's a project. So yeah, let's keep moving forward and see how we go. Well, it's another late day in the garage this evening. It's about 7 o'clock now, I think it is. I haven't even had dinner yet, so I just looked back at the video and I think this one's about 15-16 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. And we'll see you guys on the next video, so stay tuned. It's been quite a doozy, this video. I've spent quite a lot of time in the garage over every day this week, basically working on the bolts, prepping these bolts behind me here, and then just slowly working on the car, taking it apart. So it's been a long week. My hands hurt quite a lot. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be doing it. I'm hoping to make this CRX a pretty clean one, so it can be shown off and with joy and pride. So like I said, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.